Yeah, this is like the biggest AD thing.
The Iron Bowl, 3 simple words, and they stir emotions and feelings across the entire state of Alabama, which can be felt and in many cases starts blood to boiling because rivalries like this define this great sport. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Yeah, tell your crowd to quiet down a little bit, bro. I'm trying to tell your crowd to quiet down a little bit, bro. I ain't trying to do real all this shit.
Thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that
return. You gotta beat my ass, so then like a lot of people have to lose.
Running inside, it's Hill. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Enough to move the chains. Oh, he's got some space. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly
you're bad?
Not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around.
Oh, you said ILL? Oh, yeah.
Game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be in.
And he's got room. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off the touchdown pass.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Stepping to the right.
I actually could have just took off. Look.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Cobb. running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
But what kind of fucking throw was that?
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Got some room to run. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
Jesus Christ, bro. Like,
well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Makes the grab on the left.
a tackle.
He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they were able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cobb. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Hands it off. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. These two rivals first played in 1893, but there was nearly a half-century, guys, when they didn't play each other because they got in a fight over, among other things, gate receipts.
Yeah, listen, I've been lucky enough to broadcast this game before, and I'll never forget being in Bryant-Denny Stadium and just feeling the energy. It was just completely different versus everything I'd ever seen in college football before. David, there's a different meaning to this game for both of these schools in the state of Alabama.
Yeah, and it's just different because I think being in the state, like fans are around each other all year long. Players are around each other all year long. You know, the Iron Bowl is a civil war of hate between each other all year long, and they get to settle it on a big stage every year.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
On the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll go play action with Mack. They're all over him. Out wide left, it's Ford. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation. A beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Oh, come on, bro.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Throwing, Mack. Unloads to the wideout.
Where the fuck is my fucking butt at?
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
This offense is trying to build on this lead right now, playing with tons of confidence. What a nice job there. Pass protection, quarterback doing a really great job.
I didn't even fucking pick a play.
Defense reading the coverage and being on the same page as his intended target. It's a big pickup for the offense, and here they go. They're trying to score more points.
To throw, it's Mack. Look out! He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And guys, he just didn't get outside the tackle box. You can't throw it away like that. 2nd and long after the grounding call. Austin Mack. Working that left side now.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Burrowing for yardage. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Just feeds the running back. At the 45 on his way. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 10, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Tide offense rolls onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There he goes. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. They'll give it to him again.
Can we tackle him? Thank
Pushes
you.
ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action with Mack. Looking left. It's caught. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And, you know, Alabama at the quarterback spot, obviously, you need that great player. When they've had the great player, these teams have been really, really great. The last couple years, man, you've kind of seen the inconsistencies come out at that spot. So finding that next guy, critically important.
It is critically important. I think what's interesting about Alabama at that quarterback spot, too, is a lot of other programs, they reload the position through the portal. But when you think about Alabama, they kind of grow it internally from guys they've recruited who have waited their turn and then finally show up. Ty Simpson was one of those guys. He waited his turn year after year to get his opportunity, and I think they feel like they've got the guys inside the building already that can take over the spot and lead this team to a national championship.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Mack. Left side is Hill. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first.
I didn't even know I had 2 of those.
What will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield. It's Mack. Touchdown Tide. Middle of the end zone. He's got it. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Hits inside, it's Cobb. He's got the first down. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose down the left side. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Just hand it to him and let him.
Please don't tell me you pass committed 2 times in a row.
Yards on the first half. That big, explosive play, that will do. That will get you almost there. You can hand it off to a guy like this, and he can take it the distance. It makes play calling.
You just yelled at yourself for doing it, and then you did it again. Yeah, you did it again.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
We all live in the room. He ran into my guy.
Finally, this quarterback looks human.
Oh, that's funny.
He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Mack.
Oh, so I got picked.
Got rid of it. Out wide right, it's Rodgers. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Well, can we get him on the ground?
Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get
That's
them
all
into
I'm
plus
asking.
territory.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down.
I don't call it as much as the other people do.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Holds on, it's Kane. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a 1st down.
Bro, stop flapping your arms like a fucking duck. Let's go.
Brown will throw it. He's going for it all.
Oh.
And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Aw.
Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be 3rd down. Auburn calls it 2nd of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
What's the flag?
And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but
Oh,
we do have
okay.
a flag on the field. Let's see what the
Not like it's
official
gonna
says.
amount to anything, but I'll take it.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the number 14 team, the Illinois Fighting Illini. And it's the Wildcats able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. The victory caps off a 6-6 regular season, and now the waiting game for a possible bowl invitation.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Turns it on in midfield. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Under pressure, makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him.
That is my best receiver.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Brown wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Nimrod. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Moves to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even throw it to him.
Left side is
I had a touchdown.
Great
I forgot
job
the
on
fucking
containment
icon
and
flip on that play.
tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And that's the beauty of playing zone coverage, man.
Damn.
Everybody has vision on the quarterback. So
I was trying to hit fucking my post.
that ball comes out, you should break as soon as his hand separates from the football. He does, sees the running back in the flat, runs up, and makes sure he gets no yards after that catch.
Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
You just need to have more efficiency in the passing game. This guy completed exactly 50% of his throws the last game out. Not good enough. And he's below that number in this game. Still not good enough.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On third and long, trying to have a big completion.
No!
Here.
Fuck, bro!
And is picked off. The play in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20 on a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Still running at the 40. Open space in the middle. Ripped off the huge chunk play all the way to the 31-yard line. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Motion from the wideout. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Hits the hole, it's Hill. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Quick pass to the left.
Damn it.
Get it to the marker. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Oh!
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Let me get the tip
That's
interception.
what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
I needed that one bad.
Wide receiver going in motion. Austin Mack. Rushes on.
But I couldn't even click onto the dude, bro.
Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Brown will throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Cobb. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Long way to go on second down. From the gun, it's Cobb. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Auburn lines up quickly. Keeps it himself. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. And we're just about ready to
well,
go
kind of. Like, it was basically a lot. Yeah, I held it for like half a second, so it didn't go out of bounds.
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throwing on the run. Hits him in stride.
I don't know why the fuck
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
That was
so the offense more than happy.
That was a fucking touchdown, and then I don't know why he hopped like that. I didn't do that.
Now with a first and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. Brown wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Yo, dude.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position.
Yeah, you dude just dropping this game.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away.
Damn, good throw. I didn't think he'd be able to get it off from that angle.
Wide enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Quick give, it's Hill.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
And it's a first down, they'll mark it at the 44.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over
yeah, he won't be here after this year.
They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Right side, it's Edwards. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just
you should have just handed to the running. I'm about to say, you should have just handed that shit off to the running back.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
His ass was booty
Phenomenal
naked
job
while
by the defense that
fucking.
time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Mack from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Oh my gosh, how do you drop that throw? My guy is wide open. That had 6 written all over it.
Looks as if
I thought he caught it.
Away.
I was sitting here waiting for you to pick an offensive play, and I realized it was 4th down.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice
That is a
job
crazy
as they
drop.
stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Brown will throw it. Going to take a shot at this DB. It's caught. Runs through a man. He might have space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Singleton. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. They're going to ride this running back. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Oh, fuck, I thought I changed the play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Unleashes one. Got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in
that's
rivalries
game.
like this. And those open field on the right.
I thought I'd get you with the I'd shift over to that side, but I had him crashing the other way, but that didn't work at all.
With a touchdown there and not kick a field goal, you're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Cobb. Got the first down.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Brown wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And it comes up empty there, but that's exactly what this offense needs to keep doing, man. Keep throwing the football. Like, don't quit. Don't give up. I know you're down a couple of possessions, but you want to show your team, man, that we're always going to fight no matter what the scoreboard is. That's what we are. That's who we are. We're competitive, and we're going to keep getting better, and that's the goal of this squad.
Second and long here.
Oh, I remember what that dude's icon is.
Sets up to throw.
Oh, I think I threw it out of bounds.
That pass is intercepted, but he's out of bounds, so it'll go down.
I threw it when I thought that fucking dude was gonna go guard the post, but he didn't go guard the post.
This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Oh, fuck, he's dead.
They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead,
I can't make a field goal from here.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
Motherfuckers talk about kick the field goal, like I'm not making that from here, bro.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. He's not afraid to go deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gonna run it. It's Hill. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock.
Force that ball out.
After that 7-yard pickup on first down, it's 2nd and 3. They'll go play action with Mack. Still looking to his right.
I didn't see that dude.
Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
And I thought he was him and the other receiver looked like the fucking
Plays,
looked like another dude.
Exactly where that quarterback is going to be. This guy, not the case. He needs to scramble. He just scrambles out of the pocket and still makes big-time plays.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Mack fires to the middle.
Oh, come on. You're in position. Pick that shit up.
Down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, defense wasn't fooled on that pass play. Great job by the defender knocking it away.
They'll need a bunch on second down. To the air. It's Mack. He's going for the big play. Got it in stride at the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Escapes the pressure going right.
Wow.
Man. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. He played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. The tide is rolling as Alabama starts to pull away from Auburn.
And Alabama handling the moment. Obviously, we know they got great players, great tradition, but handling the moment in the Iron Bowl, big stage, a lot of hatred, doing a great job of handling all of that, Palmer.
And Alabama knew coming into this game, you just throw the records out when you're playing your in-state rival, Auburn. What matters is what you do on the field when that first whistle blows. And Alabama simply, in all three phases of the game, they've been better.